Hey, what's up gamers? This is Skelenistic. Welcome to my, again, June update. Now I know you guys are going to tell me I've already had one, I've already done all this and that whatnot like that. But there's so much going on in the game right now, so many new things happening and so many new things about to happen that this month really does bear a second update. I've got a good list of things that are coming in the game for sure, some that may be coming, and a whole new list of good ideas that I think we should have in the game that maybe nobody's thought about yet. So I'm going to start out with all the things that are coming pretty much for sure. And that's, for one thing, Test Realm is supposed to be coming up in about 2 to 3 weeks. Another Test Realm. I know we just had one not too long ago, but we're about to have another one. It looks like we're going to have some summer updates. I don't think it's going to be a major world-changing event, you know, no new world in July or anything like that. But there's going to be some kind of a game update where gameplay is going to change. I've heard that Gary Scott is taking his vacation in July, and that we're having Test Realm and all that's getting cleared for live before he goes, and that's not too much longer away. So you're looking at what, 2 weeks, 3 weeks before July is here. And then, of course, 4 weeks for July. I don't know what part of July he's taking it in. But anyhow, we're supposed to be having a Test Realm here in a couple of weeks. In that Test Realm, I think that they're going to be testing the new, supposed to be coming up, level 105 jewels. Now, I know that the max level jewels we have right now are level 95. But don't get yourself excited that whenever we go up 20, to 10 levels like that, it doesn't mean that the gems are going to be that much better, I don't think. It's not KingsIsle's way to boost any new thing that much. So I'm thinking that even if we do have level 105 gems, you might see a point or a couple of points rise in the various stats. Now that'll make a difference in, say, PvP, where you've got 3 accuracy gems or 3 pierce gems, but like, if you go up 2% in each of those, that's 6%, and that's something. But I don't think for each gem you're going to see a huge difference. It's just going to go up a little tiny bit. Another update that I've heard about that I'm really excited about is we're supposedly, after the summer update, going to be able to stack seeds. In other words, if you have 50 couch potato seeds in your inventory now, they're not going to take up 50 slots anymore. It's going to be one couch potato slot with 50 seeds in it, or 20 seeds, or however many they decide to stack in there. They've been good about, excuse me, I needed to wet the whistle there. They've been good about making things 999 items, like the reagents, the snacks, that kind of thing. If they make it 999 seeds, that would just rock. Because I don't know about you guys, but I personally have tons and tons of couch potato seeds, and I would love to be able to just hold them all in one little bag and not have to worry about them anymore. That would be awesome. Plus, that next time they have the membership seed bonus thing, where they have double gardening bonus, that'll make that a lot easier too. Because I was worried about straight losing seeds or not being able to have a place to put all my seeds whenever that came up. So if they actually do stack seeds, that's going to be a great thing. Another thing that's supposed to be coming up is these metals that we've got right now to craft gems with. Supposedly they're coming up with transmute formulas for that. You know how you can turn 15 black lotus into a black pearl or whatever else like that? They're going to be doing that same thing with the gem metals. I'm not quite sure why, because it didn't seem like those gem metals are all that hard to come by for me. But that's what I've heard. I've heard that they're going to have a transmute for those, just like other crafting agents, like they have had in the past. While we're on the subject of seeds and metals and transmutes and stuff like that, I want to bring up something that isn't, strictly speaking, it's not a new game thing, because I haven't seen a written rule or a written statement about it, but I'm sure that any of you guys who garden very much will have noticed. Since we had that last gardening bonus, it seems like the maturation rate, or the way the seeds mature, the mechanic for that has changed. It used to be that if you planted all the seeds at the same time, and you cared for them all at the same time in the same way, they would all mature at the same time. And then on that day where they matured, you could just collect them all and use your energy to plant new ones. I don't know about the rest of you, but I have not had one single garden plot since the double gardening bonus. I have not had one single plot where all the seeds matured at the same time. They're all of them now. And I've got 6 wizards running couch potato seeds and running evil magma peas. And it doesn't matter, it's not just couch potatoes, it's any seeds. Whenever you have a big plot like that, they're not maturing at the same rate now. And I can't say that that's done on purpose, but it seems like it would be. Because if you think about it, if you have a mature bed of garden seeds, you can come in there and collect them all, and it doesn't cost you any energy to do, and then you can use that energy to put down a full new bed of seeds. Now the way they've got it, you'll have to care for whatever seeds are left and burn up some of that energy, and you won't be able to use, unless you buy more energy, you won't be able to plant, you won't be able to care for your seeds and plant a new bed with the same amount of energy. It seems like, to me, it's been a mechanic that's quietly been put in there to make sure that you use more of that energy, so you can't just keep, because I personally churn out some mega snacks, let me tell you. I do the baby to mega videos, and I knew there's mega snacks for that, and before that update, I was cranking those mega snacks out. I mean, just cranking them with all those wizards doing them. It's not working that way anymore. I'm seeing every time in every bed, I'm seeing seeds that don't mature with the rest of them, and you got to go back and take care of them again. And in some cases, several days more, like they weren't cared for at all. It's weird. I'm not quite sure why it is, but I have noticed that. And I'm sure you guys have noticed that too. And I'm wondering if that's on purpose or not, or maybe it's something they're fixed. Who knows? Let me think here. What else do we want to do here? Still on the seeds note, one of the things that they haven't said anything about that I would like to see is some plants, maybe some new seeds, or maybe some seeds that we've already got that come up to drop jewels or gems as they're dropped. You know, some of them drop snacks, some of them drop treasure cards, you know, stuff like that. We don't have a seed or seeds yet that drop gems, and I'd like to see that. Maybe a new seed, maybe a new type of plant. Any of that would be cool. The crafting gems is nice, but I tend to get the same kind of gem every time I craft. I mean, maybe some other people have got better gems, but I keep getting a defense gem, which I really don't have a use for, or an attack bonus gem, which I really don't have a use for. I haven't gotten any of the treasure cards gems or any of that type of stuff. So I would like to see a plant, as far as in new game ideas goes, that drops gems as it's cropped. I think that would be a really cool idea. Supposedly in this new update, there's going to be a new gear tier for, hang on a minute. Whistle wedding time again. Supposedly there's going to be a new gear coming up for the bundles. I had heard they were going to have them for the Avalon and Azteca stuff that just came out, but I didn't see, you know, tier 11 was the top, just like usual. But I hear they're going to be coming up new gear tiers, which means you're going to have higher level gear. And if you're going to have higher level gear in the bundles, then you're going to have higher level gear in the world. And that's another tip off that there's going to be, you know, in the summer update, there's going to be some gear or some major pickups. Now, maybe not, again, maybe not a new world, but some kind of major pickups. Let me think here. I would also like to see, as far as the gems go, I would like to see some, you've got treasure card gems, and that's cool, and you've got, you know, gems that change your stats in all kinds of various ways. And we've already got equipment that does it, so I would like to see some gems that have Maycast cards. Now, I know that they're mighty scared when it comes to doing Maycast, and they're, well, I don't say scared, they're mighty careful when it comes to doing Maycasts, because they don't want to change PvP, and they don't want to make adventuring too easy, and all that bit. But I would like to see, and it hasn't come up yet, this is just my own idea, I would like to see some Maycast gems, just like you have on gear. Now, you can put a gem in a piece of gear and make it a Maycast. That would be an awesome idea, I think. I would also like to see us, because me personally, because I've farmed for a lot of these gems. I've been in the blue razors and I've been in the yellow, the white razors and all that bit. I would like to see us be allowed to trade gems. You know, you've got, I personally have 6 or 8 or maybe even 10 fire pierce gems. And I've got no use for them. I would love to trade them to a fire and get some storm. I think that's a cool idea. I don't see why we can't do it. I don't see what it would hurt. I think that's one of the things they should add to the game is may trade gems. Just like we do treasure cards. Let's see. Another one of the things I would like to see as far as gameplay goes, and this is a big one, especially you guys see this horse that I've got now, and I love this horse. This is probably, this ties with the Mander Palanquin for me for a favorite mount. And I didn't expect too much out of the Grand Tourney bundle when it came out, but I love this horse. I love this horse. I love it. You can change its colors. I love the mechanic over here. Let's run sideways. You can see what I'm talking about. He's got the real horse running action, the whole thing. So, on that note of mounts, I would love to see us be able to race our mounts. You know, not necessarily even on a closed course like they do the Pet Derby, but like race our mounts through Wizard City. I mean, through Unicorn Way, right? I mean, right past the Populace, all that stuff. I mean, you can already walk through the Populace now, so it wouldn't hurt anything. I would love to see races with the various, like me racing that warg, for instance. That would be really cool. I think that would be the most awesome addition to the game ever. If we could race our mounts, if we could give our mounts, you know, just similar to pets, feed them things or train them in some ways and give them different stats, stamina, speed, endurance, you know, maneuverability, any of that kind of stuff. I would love to see that as an addition to the game. Mount racing. I get a kick out of just running him sideways just like that. Anyway, yeah, that's one of the ideas that that's probably one of my top ideas that I would love to see in this game. I was just thinking about it one day, watching this horse run. I'm thinking, wow, that would be really, really cool if we could have an actual race. Oh, let's see. There's a few other things that I would like to see. I would like to see in this game, I don't know if they'll ever do it. This is one of those really kind of far-fetched ideas as far as Wizard101 goes. Other games do it. Plenty of other games do it. I don't see why it would be hard. I'd like to see a day and nighttime phase. I'd like to see, you know, I'd like to see the sun go down. I'd like to see the sun come up. I'd like to have activities you can only do at night. Say, for instance, you have the elusive moonfish, you know, where you can only catch it at night. Or the sunfish. I mean, that would be really cool. You know, you can only catch it during certain times of the day or what have you like that. I'd like to see that kind of thing in this game. There are so much more they could do with this game that they're not doing. And, I mean, I'm sure you guys probably thought of some ideas. You know, while you're playing, have thought of things that you'd love to see in this game. I've done that too. I mean, we the populace probably could turn this thing into a masterpiece if they would just, you know, hey, give us a forum, this is our ideas, let's do this, let's do that. I know you'd probably get some crazy far-fetched ideas, but this is just some of mine. Now, I've got a whole, believe me, a whole book of other ideas that I want to share with you guys, but it's going to have to be in another video. I think I'm getting just a little bit long on this video. As usual, my mouth is getting away from me. I'm running off with it, and I can't keep it up. So guys, if you enjoyed this video, please like, subscribe, and share. Maybe leave me a comment about other games or other series. You know what? Especially as far as this video goes, other ideas that you might like to see for gameplay. Because if it's good enough and I like it, I'll put it in a video. I'll be happy to give you credit for it. I think that's a great thing. It's a great way for the community to interact. If you guys want, leave a comment, you know, about your ideas. That would be awesome. This is Skelamistic reminding you that whatever else you do, always love the game. Peace. Hey, what's up, gamers? This is Skelamistic. Behind me, you see, at last, the Grand Tourney Arena Gauntlet. I managed to get this from a friend today, and I've already done the showcase video on, you know, the various gear and stuff like that for you guys to see. And I really can't wait to get in there and battle the bad guys and see what kind of loot we can wrestle out of them.